Hi, I'm with Cullum. Tonight, I am at Balgonie Castle in Fife, Scotland. It's very rare that anybody gets in here, but fortunately, my friends of Scottish Paranormal, Gregor Stewart, Kyle Stewart, are the ones that are going to be helping us with the hunt tonight. I have from my team, Mikey Thompson on the far end and Cheryl Plum right here. Gregor, can you tell us about this castle?
Yeah, Balgonie Castle is a 13th century townhouse. We have investigated it several times over the years, and we have a number of quite good evidence from it. It's said to have 13 known documented ghosts, the most famous of which is the Green Lady, Queen Jean, who walks in the building outside in the courtyard, although she is also seen in other places round about the castle and within the courtyard itself. Tonight we'll be investigating 3 areas within the castle. We'll be investigating the Laird's Hall up in the tower, which is the room that the Lairds of the castle always occupy. In the Laird's Hall, we normally get a feeling of great comfort up there, quite a warm feeling, very welcoming. The room beneath, which is the Great Hall, which is a dining room for the castle. There's we believe a housemaid that's in there. She doesn't always like people being in there. It's like they're in their way. She's trying to do the cleaning, etc. We've also had movement of chairs in there, and a lot of people hear chattering behind them. Where they're having a celebration, they hear people talking behind them. They turn around, there's nobody there. It's as though some of the spirits come in to join us. The most actively haunted, I personally would say, is the chapel. In the chapel itself, I'm always reluctant to say it's a negative energy. It's maybe more playful. It will play with the devices, it will give false positives sometimes. It's quite difficult to work with. It doesn't tend to like women, so we'll see what happens when we're in there.
So when you do come here, you see a few figures that are going about the area outside. You can see some figures swell. You can hear voices up and down the stairs. You can hear people going up and down the stairs. You can also generally kind of get an atmosphere around the area as well. You can get an eerie atmosphere, you can get a chilly atmosphere, you can get a warm atmosphere. Some smells as well, and sometimes you get a little bit of flowery sort of smell as well. And so generally, it's a mix of everything.
Well, you guys have given us a lot of great information, and I'm really looking forward to it. Everybody ready?
Ready? Sure, absolutely.
Let's go.
Right now, I'm getting ready to set up my REM pod, and I know that Cheryl also has one, and I believe she just set it up on the table, so I'm just trying to find a suitable place to put the other one. I think maybe right here would be pretty good. Now we're going to see what equipment we have exactly, and let's set it up so we get the most coverage. You guys know what to do.
I put the K2 over towards the doorway over there. So then we can potentially pick up in any energies over there towards the doorway there. So I'll put the K2 over here.
Yeah, we're trying to move it here, so I'm going to put that across at this bookcase. We tend to put a lot of activity associated with the drum on top of the bookcase. So
And then I have an EDI plus here. You think by the door where maybe footsteps?
Yeah.
yeah, I think for the vibration sensor, the door would be good. Just on the start of the mirror bar.
Okay, perfect.
Here.
See, it's too light to use the flare.
And kill its spots.
We're getting some readings on the tri-field already.
That's still going.
Okay.
What's going?
The K2, we're getting 3 light hits
It's
already.
full connection to the phones.
Okay, we got a REM pod on the table starting to go off. Okay, looks like we're being welcomed.
Okay, do we have any spirits towards that device? Could you go towards any other devices in the room for us, please? Activate one of the other devices so we know that it's you. We have another device very similar on the table here, or we have a device over in the bookcase here. Go towards any one of them. And could you activate that for us, please?
Could the spirit that just lit this up come back, please, so we know that it's really you and not something else? So if you could light this up, that'd be great.
Tri-field.
Should we do an EVP and see if we can get a name?
We could.
No sense having a VR60 and keeping it in your pocket.
No, real quick, I know everyone here knows these two gentlemen, but just in case, you know Rick as well, my name is Cheryl. I'm just here to communicate with you, not to cause any trouble, and my friend Mikey is also here just to see what we can find out, so please don't be alarmed.
They are our guests
Well, we got hits on the try and
Okay.
pod immediately
at
after
the same time.
Started getting some goosebumps.
Is that mine?
Well, thank you. It'll make me feel a lot better.
that. Again,
I feel-
tri-field.
Okay.
The rook's going as well. The rook's going in the corner as well.
Oh, the book.
The rook over there's going as well.
Yep.
All right. We do have some things right here
One
on the
of corners is
table.
also going off.
Okay, I would suggest for this room we're probably better to sit and get comfortable and get.
A lot of activity damage.
Well, it's really interesting
Okay.
because the things that are on the farthest sides of the room reacted when you
Yes.
asked the
Right.
question. That's,
Almost didn't like they didn't want to come into our space. So
Yeah.
so feel free. We're gonna back out a little bit and
What information can you two tell us about this room as far as have you got names or people specific to this room?
Yeah, there's one name that I'd be reluctant to say at the moment. I'd like to see if it will come through. There's specific reasons for that will become clear later on if she does come forward.
don't say the name. Let's ask it on the thing
Yeah.
before you say the name and see what happens.
Okay, yep.
Ready?
If there's any spirit energy in the area, could you give us your name, please?
Tri-field. Immediately after the question. Rem?
Right behind us, yeah.
I'm probably behind us.
Again, as you say, it's the two extremities in the room don't seem to want to.
right.
I don't know about you guys, but I find that fascinating that the two most farthest away from
Yeah.
each other are equally answering the
What
question.
about Kyle? Could you bring that empty seat in and put it there? So we can invite any energy to come in and join us in this area.
Is it common for this room to have just activities circling through?
It depends which spirit is here. Some of them are very much, you know, they're more wanting to cater for you, if you like. So they're more keen to make sure that everything's okay around about you. Some will come in and communicate with us here, but we do get a lot of activity around about the extremities.
One of the examples of activity that we've had is we've had one of the doors opening in this place by itself.
The door to the original staircase for the castle opened by itself. We also get rattling at that door, and we get rattling at that bookcase, and particularly people have heard like a drum getting beat. Now the only drum that we know of is the one on top of the bookcase. It's not original to the castle, but it's a very old drum, and actual history of it's unknown.
Well, we were getting K2 hits while you guys were talking.
Okay, if we have a spirit here, please give us your name.
Immediately again.
Yeah.
Tri-field.
Yep.
What we actually find, particularly with the snow box, the tri-field indicates something's coming close.
It's going I'll be going
Yeah,
down
is
temperature.
Is that my REM pod?
Yep, yep.
I think we're going down temperature.
Are we getting color or just temperature?
I've got 76.4, started about 77.
What about
Yeah.
the corner where the rope is going?
What we find with the tri-field is when we're using devices like the snow box, it activates before we get an answer. So potentially it activates
Fluctuating,
it. It's a good sign.
76.2.
It means for it's coming towards us to give us an answer.
75,
Maybe we'll try to just leave it recording that a wee bit longer and also try to exclude the
low of 75.7.
Yeah, let's try this.
Tri-field. Let's play the last one back and see if we got an answer.
There's something there.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, so the temperature is slightly lower, but I mean, I can't really confirm that that's. Two syllables, right?
Can you play it again, please? Get out. I said get out.
Let me hear it one more time.
Well, as soon as you said
Last
it said get out, this went to 3 lights. Go to 3 lights again.
Get out.
Okay, that would be normally be quite an unusual response to catch in this room, because I say this room's normally very, very welcoming. But there has been a lot of people going through it today, so it may be a case that the energy here is getting
Already
a bit
tired
wary
of it.
of getting asked similar questions throughout the day. But I'd be interested to try it and let it record, especially if that does go off. Leave it recording for a bit longer, just maybe up to 10 seconds or so,
Oh.
and see if we do get a clearer response.
Getting 3 lights on the key too.
Is that REM again?
Just
I feel it getting a bit colder.
Yeah, I'm starting to get.
All right, I have a question for it.
all right. Let's and the tri-field. Okay, ready?
A lot of our equipment is going off in this room, but it's all around the outside of the room. Could you come in closer to us and help these things go off?
A lot of our equipment is going off in this room, but it's all around the outside of the room. Could you come in closer to us and help these things go off?
It's definitely an answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
A lot of our equipment is going off in this room, but it's all around the outside of the room. Could you come in closer to us and help these things go off?
Yes.
So we asked if you invite them to this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, invite them to
Well,
come and join us.
Let me make a point here, though. As soon as I asked for this to come in closer, this went all 3 lights.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was like, okay, here I am.
There we go.
That's color, isn't it?
Yes. It's just red.
That's good. Okay, well, that's a pretty
That's-
significant drop then.
That's the one in the corner.
That's the rook.
What I'd like to try to do is see if we can get something to come closer to interact with the yes no box. I'm conscious that you two haven't seen the device before. It's the Ghost Meter Pro. We call it the yes no box because we ask yes or no questions on it.
Okay.
I don't know what your beliefs are. You know, we believe that there are things in the spirit world that they're not allowed to tell us. They can't slip up with this because they can only say yes or no. You know, they can't accidentally say something they shouldn't have said. So it sometimes takes a while to connect. We've got no control over how long it takes. So we'll just switch on and invite people, invite spirit in to communicate with us. I'll leave it there. Okay, now we can only ask one question at a time. And we need to wait until it answers before we can then go into another question. Because if we ask a few questions and then it answers, we don't know which question it's answered.
Okay.
So we just need to give it that time. But in the meantime, we'd invite any spirits in the area. If there is a maid walking around about the room, we invite you to come towards us. Or any other spirit connected, we have a connection.
Okay.
So we need to just wash that needle now. Do we have a male spirit with us? Once for yes, twice for no.
Go on.
Wow.
And then
Yes.
Answer, strong yes. Are you a laird of the castle? Once for yes, twice for no. Yes,
Yes.
thank you. On the pod.
Big yes.
Can you confirm if there is a maid moving around about us? Once for yes, twice for no. No. Do you wish to join us at this meeting, please? Once for yes. Strong yes. Okay, we invite you to come towards this chair here and sit with us. Can you do that?
Yeah, quite a strong one.
Is that because that's not your chair? Go on. With a loose signal, it's sometimes a question you don't want to answer. So, if the former laird of the castle, that's not the best chair for the laird of the castle. So it may just be that he deems that chair not suitable for his status.
What types of conversations would the lairds have in this room with guests?
This is, because it's the private chambers, well, you two don't have to forget, this is the sort of room that he would have quite powerful people up in this room. They would discuss, because he was King's Treasurer, they would discuss finances for the country. They would discuss wars, they would discuss various expeditions to other parts of the world, they would discuss royalty, all of which will be secret, because it will only be contained within these four walls.
Oh, there we go.
Does anyone else want to ask questions instead of me?
I have one.
Okay, you'll need to strike out a few of them.
All right. Is it ready?
Yes, it's ready.
Was it difficult for you to keep the secrets you heard in this room?
Yes, didn't even wait for you to finish asking.
It's how important is it, yes or no, that the secrets do not leave this room?
Yes. Very.
Is there a major secret inside this castle?
Saying yes, sister.
Yes.
Is there a major secret in the chapel?
Yes.
Can we help you take care of the problem in the chapel? It stays in this room.
Strong yes. Will you help us in the chapel?
No.
Personally, I think everybody that comes here more than once, gets the feeling there's something immense with this castle.
Yeah.
I've never felt that anywhere else, but here I really do. You know, I don't know, something buried, a big secret, something like that. But you can feel it every time I come here. I feel like Indiana Jones. I want to start looking under the furniture and thing.
Definitely.
In the Laird's Hall, we were getting quite a bit of activity, at which, as when we started, it seemed to be going around the outside of the room. The tri-field meter was going off, the REM pod was going off. We had another device in the corner that was going off. I was getting 3 and 4 light things on the K2 meter. We tried getting some DR60, which is the recorder, and we did get a couple of answers off of that. So we had a pretty good session up there.
I think what we had was a former laird, possibly, just checking us out, maybe checking out, see why we were in that area.
Next, we're going into the Great Hall, and we're going to set up our equipment again, and we're going to use the cultist box this time. The cultist box is like a smaller Frank's box, so we kind of hope that, you know, we can get that to talk to us, and we'll set up all our usual equipment and see what we can find.
What was interesting is Stuart was out on the staircase. Stuart is the laird's son. He was sitting quietly on the stairs. Now we were asking, we were going to come down to the Great Hall here, and as he heard us saying that, he heard the door of the Great Hall starting to rattle. So let's hope that we're going to get some good activity in there. Okay, so we'll switch on the cultist box. For you guys haven't seen the cultist, you've seen the PSP7 and things like that operate in. The cultist box is just like that. It's built by a guy called Mark Coultis, which is why we call it the Coultis box. He uses a secret, he won't tell anyone, method to make the sweeping radio in here. He also hand-picks which box goes to which group. So he won't necessarily give you the next one in sequence if he doesn't feel that's the right one to come to you. He'll give you the one he thinks feels right to him to come to you. It's not the best place to get radio signal, so we will see what we get from it.
I'm getting a few EMF spikes on VI Plus, so the camera there, and on the door, since we heard noises. Stuart heard noises from the door before we came in.
Okay, if we have any spirit in the area, could you please come towards the device in my hand? Use the white noise. Use the vibration. And use the small snippets of sound. Okay. Okay, if you're ready to give us answers, could you tell us if any spirit followed us down into this room? Could you tell us if that's you activating the REM pod, the device on the table? Would you really like to speak to the laird that we're speaking to upstairs? You indicate that you come down with us.
Can we have a seat around the table for dinner?
Yeah, let's go down here. Okay, we're all going to join you for a meal here.
You want to sit in the last chair?
I will. I'll take the same chair to the bar.
Any other spirit connected with this room or the castle that wants to speak to us?
Here.
Is the maid here? Can we have some tea? Some wine?
Is that the door open?
It sounded like it was in the corner, not the corner is where they made it. I would just double check that.
The show.
Make sure there's not an automatic air freshener in the corner.
What did that just say?
I don't know, it's just what
The show.
It did smell like wine when we first entered this room.
yeah.
The door's closed.
Is there anything in the corner here that maybe an air freshener? Bless you. Okay, we're starting to get things coming through now.
It smells good over here, as if a freshener went off. I don't see one. It smells very floral. But
Was that you that made a noise in the corner there? Can you try to give us clearer answers, please?
Who would you like to communicate with?
In private. Do you want to communicate in private with somebody?
What if we do tell the secret that
Piss off.
You might not want to do that one.
well, your secret is safe with me.
Is the laird here with us?
did you follow us down here to continue our conversation from upstairs about the chapel?
Can you say your name clearly to us, please? We know that we are speaking with a spirit.
Do I make you uncomfortable? If I'm not welcome in this place, you really need to let me know.
If women are not welcome here, could you please light this up? If we're not welcome here, could you please light this up?
I'm starting to get some temperature changes in that corner. You see it?
Yeah.
Red lights?
Why don't we go to the DR60 for a while?
Yeah.
I say kill that thing and let's move
Yeah,
on.
it's back over there. I heard.
Okay, let's try the R60.
What did you guys hear?
We heard a bang on the door that leads to the old stairs. Are there claims that door's opening?
Upstairs,
It's upstairs, yes.
But this one, not yet. Whether or not it does, we don't know. So, it might open tonight.
What does happen though is the other side of that door, there is a door going into the private kitchen for the family who live here. Stuart quite often comes downstairs and finds that door open. He'll close it again, it stays closed all day, all evening. He'll go to his bed, he'll come down in the morning, the door will be open again. So something does open the door on the other side through the night. Yeah, so what would be interesting is if you wouldn't mind going over, open the door into the old staircase and we'll see if the door through to the kitchen is open.
Does he just push it open? Is that what I need to do?
It's just a handle.
Was this locked on the back side?
No, this way it's normally.
Is there a lock on his back?
No.
It feels like it's locked. Or I'm just afraid I'm gonna Hulk smash the door.
But the door's closed.
Very good. So far, so good.
I was worried that you're gonna get hurt over there because, you know, you've got the DR60.
Yeah.
We want you to come back.
Yeah.
Why don't we drag that out and see what we get?
I did have a question follow up from upstairs.
Do it.
I could be. You said upstairs that you had a problem in the chapel that you needed us to take care of, but that you weren't willing to help us with that. Can you tell us a little more about what we need to do over dinner? Is there a secret in the chapel? Interesting down here that we don't have the responses from
Yeah.
the tri-field or the RAM or the other equipment.
Yeah,
we
nothing's
did
going off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Upstairs prior, so.
Yes.
Sounded like there was an
In between, yeah.
Something else, just.
Yeah, and another at the very end. So let's work in.
There's about a half a sentence before the end, I think, maybe a full sentence. I think it's two yeses.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing. 2 yes.
The second one actually you get them and forget to.
Do you? Look,
Yeah.
very end.
At the very end, yeah.
it says yes.
That was
I
it.
swear it
yes,
says yes,
Yeah.
and then it says get him.
Which is more or less confirming that no, he's not going to help us.
All right, I got a question for you.
You ask about the secret and it doesn't give an answer with that other than get him.
Okay, what exactly is in the chapel that we need to go get, and exactly how do we do it?
There's just such a weird, eerie silence in the air after we ask these
It
questions.
suddenly seems to have got quite dark.
Okay, what exactly is in the chapel that we need to go get, and exactly how do we do it?
I didn't hear anything. Is there something in this castle that hates women?
I don't like that question.
There's something in this castle that hates women.
Yes. Okay, guys, I think we're actually getting directed down to the chapel now. We're being asked to go down and see what's there. So I think we should waste any more time. We should just go straight there. Doesn't feel like we're getting an awful lot of activity in this area. She said it feels quite quiet. So I think we should go down to the chapel and see what we can get down there.
Let's do it.
You're trying to get me in trouble here?
No, we try to protect you if we know if there's anything bad here.
There you go. Okay. We're picking up red box.
Yes, we see something.
Okay.
Tri-field? Well, in the Great Hall, we did have a few responses. Not as many as we would have liked to have gotten, but I think it's directing us another direction with some of the answers. I think it wants us to go to the chapel.
Why do you think that?
When we asked if there's something that hates women and just other questions that we've asked throughout the night, it just seems like it had alluded to the fact that maybe there's something in the chapel that is not very nice. And it seems to like earlier we said something and it said, how do we help? You know, how are we supposed to do something? And it said, do you want us to do it? And it said, yes. And then at the end of the thing, it said, get them. So I think that's pretty specific. It wants us to go there.
And are you concerned about going to the chapel, especially with, Cheryl?
Well, first off, Cheryl's not afraid of Godzilla. Second off, no, I'm not afraid of it. If anything should start to happen, we will make sure we get Cheryl out the door right off the bat, and we will probably go with it because if there's something that strong that wants to harm somebody or do something like that, best to leave it alone, move along.
Okay, so if I scream, so please get it.
Yeah, we will probably come to your rescue.
All right, so I'm just gonna take my my REM pod in there and my camera and just sit down and mute style on the floor and see if anything comes to me, okay?
Yes.
All right.
I'll be standing right here, Cheryl, right next to the door so I can hear you.
Hello. My name is Cheryl. I come in peace.
Sit down,
And I
Cindy.
just want to do a little bit of communicating here on my own while my friends sit outside. Okay? Okay, now that I'm on my own in here, somebody said that you have issues with the ladies being in this room. Am I okay to be in here alone? I do have a device out in front of me. I think you'll recognize it from earlier. If you come close to me, I'll be able to feel your energy and the lights will go off. Hearing scratching over the corner. Okay, I'm gonna ask some questions, and if you can, please respond. Is there something buried under this floor? That was an accident. Okay. I'm starting to feel a little bit short of breath. Please come in. Please come in and come closer to me. If you need me to leave, please let me know. Okay, don't know if I really want to ask this question, but I will. Are you an inhuman spirit? Or are you someone from this chapel?
Are you an inhuman spirit? Or are you someone from this chapel?
Nothing. You should not feel discomfortable in this room.
Alright.
Doesn't like the fact that there's women in there.
Yeah.
Trying to draw her back out of there.
Yeah, Mikey was saying earlier on that when I was doing the tour, I mentioned the fact that they quite often when you're working in that area, things will be happening out here. When we're working in here, things will happen in the chapel. It's like it likes to play with you, so you're going back and forwards after it. So possibly the equipment going off in here is it trying to draw them out of the room, get Cheryl back through beside us, so we're all in the same place. Obviously, because we're in two rooms, it can only choose one of us to try to draw into the other area. And it could be it's trying to draw Cheryl out here. It may not like the fact that there's a female in there questioning it. So the REM pod goes off again. There's no confirmation of that.
They say that you don't like women in this chapel. Is that true? Oh my gosh.
Cheryl,
Yes, sir.
I've got my FLIR. I think this would be the perfect place to look to make sure that there's nothing anywhere near you while you're talking, because it's dark enough here for you to be able to see.
Okay.
That should be okay too.
Thank you.
I'm going to stand back here and see what I can find.
Okay. Now it seems like when I'm alone, you have nothing to say. Now that I have a friend here, will you let me know if I'm welcome? Can you come closer to me? I have a device right here that will light up if you come close. Can you do that? Do I make you uncomfortable?
Are you feeling anything at all?
It just feels like the temperature's maybe dropped.
It feels like it's dropped considerably.
Yeah.
I mean, like 15 and 20 degrees. It's very cold.
That much. Yeah, I definitely feel colder. Is that you lowering the temperature? Please come back. Do you like us to be in this chapel with you?
Do you like us to be in this chapel with you?
How does it look around me now?
All I'm seeing is you and your equipment.
Nada.
Did you get any bad responses while you were here?
No.
You just had a very strange reaction there. What happened?
I thought I heard something in the corner. It's the second time. I heard scratching in the corner earlier. Okay, now it feels like it's getting colder. You have the temp on there? If you can, please come around me. I can feel a difference. Can you come close to this box right here? We were able to talk earlier. I think maybe if we do get some more bodies.
We could try.
I did feel a temperature drop, and then there was a scratch in the far corner. I called it out, and then, you know, it was all temperature, and I really felt like I wasn't going to get any answers while I was alone. It was almost like it was shy and it didn't want to talk to just me. Seems like I got a temperature drop. I heard some scratching in the corner.
Anything else scratching out there?
Yeah, from outside.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, or when shortly after I first got in there, and then just a couple minutes ago. Twice.
I want as much stuff around her as possible.
Load me up. I did hear scratching in that corner. I called it out when I heard it. So if you heard it outside as well, we can time that.
I heard scratching at the roar of birds as well.
Yes.
Greg pointed out that I did initially hear scratching, and followed by birds outside and things too. So,
Okay.
but it would be interesting to see if it was around the same time.
Yeah, but it's significantly colder than when I got in here.
It's 71.7.
Yeah, it's a lot colder than that.
Okay, I'll give you the extra box. As you saw before, you have to wait for full silence.
Okay.
And when it does that, you can ask the extra questions.
Okay.
It'll go silent.
And we're watching the,
Watching the needle movement once the escalator goes.
okay. Just let me know when you're ready to come through.
Temperature drop.
David, if this is you in this room, in the chapel here, we'd ask you to go towards the device on the floor. You quite enjoy using that device. Please go forward. We'll communicate with you. David is one of the three names that's given to us by a spirit that we communicate quite a lot, mainly in this area of the castle. We've never believed him to be human in a certain extent, because of the way he appears. He appears to us to be a hooded figure, a woman-hating figure.
Did anybody else just hear like footsteps?
I heard footsteps.
I heard footsteps. Did you get outside?
Yeah, I heard footsteps.
I didn't feel it. It sounded like it was going back in, maybe not in the engine room, but maybe above.
Yeah, it sounded like it was above, but I can't think of anything above us.
There's nothing like this, the original big hall above us, which is there.
We're getting temperature changing behind Cheryl and getting cold.
I'm freezing.
Yeah, it's dropping.
Although it's evening and obviously the sun's gone down, you'd expect the temperatures to drop. And a stone building like this, awesome.
Are you making the temperature drop?
Yes.
Are you comfortable with us in here?
No.
Are you comfortable with the men in here?
Let me ask one more question.
Sure.
Is there something evil in this room?
No.
No.
Again, before we even finish asking the question, it's going to be an answer. Is this David?
Yes.
David, do you mean anyone?
See, it's done.
Should we turn off the
Yeah, I would switch that off if you wanted to use your 60, just to make a button.
Do you have a question?
I do.
Go ahead.
David, why are you uncomfortable with women in here?
Again, I think I heard something in that. I think it says they hate me.
One more time.
Which ties in what I was saying before about we believe it's possibly got a disfigurement.
They need me.
They hate me or
You know, it's either they hate me or they need me.
Okay, David, I do not hate you. And I don't want to have to leave.
David, do you feel more comfortable with Cheryl out of the room?
There's no answer this time. See, you can't get rid of me.
Let's flip it, right?
Let me do more. Is there anything I can do for you to let me stay?
Yes. Sure sounded like yes from back here.
Yeah.
Take a listen one more time, because that one jumped out at me.
Who's gonna answer the phone?
Sounds like yes.
I think we're getting somewhere here.
yeah.
You wanna take it from there?
Sure.
I've got one too.
I'll record you, right?
Okay. What is it that you would like Cheryl to do so she can stay?
I heard a female voice behind us, like twice. It was like two little feet,
We before four of us were sitting in, it was actually through in the next door room, and we all heard a female singing. And we all looked at each other to think, where's that coming from? There's no women in the castle at all.
I feel like I need to walk out there
Yeah.
and see if.
Yeah,
Go check away if you see where it is.
again, beware, because it might be drawing you out there.
Okay.
Okay, you guys want to listen back to this?
That says something that's better.
No, I think it did it. I could say something else, but love me.
Oh, right, I thought it was something else.
Stop it.
That's what. I think that he craves
One more
female
time,
attention.
one more time.
Yes.
Sure could be lovely.
Okay.
Nobody outside. There's nobody in here. Distinctly heard two female whimpers, huh?
Okay.
Because you realize what that implies, right?
Well, listen to this and see what you think.
Okay. There's no one in the other room. There's no one outside.
Okay.
Definitely a female. And the REM pod is going on.
Ooh.
We're down this.
First one sure sounds like love, but
We'll play it again.
The thing is, I wouldn't necessarily take it
What
as-
did you hear?
I heard two words, but I don't know that the first one was love.
Definitely said
I thought it
something
said
else.
something as well.
Definitely said something
I
about
thought it
who they
said,
love.
yeah,
Certainly, one
Let's
more
play it one more time.
What is it that you would like Cheryl to do so she can stay?
See, I thought I heard
It could be both.
intimacy. Let's just say
It could be F me, or it could be love me.
yes.
Well, I thought it did say love me, but it's a possibility it was a little on the dirtier side.
It sounds kind of obscene, actually.
Right.
Yeah, F me.
David, are you trying to be obscene, or do you just want love? Please don't be gross, David.
David, are you trying to be obscene, or do you just want love?
There's a huge answer there.
I think it's on love. Love.
Listen again.
Now, is it whatever the answer was very
Loud.
strong.
It was very loud.
Very strong answer.
Terror.
David, are you trying to be obscene, or do you just want love?
What about you?
Say I want it.
Greg, what do you think? You're used to listening to
Yeah, I
music
think so.
too.
Get it again, just to get a better idea.
David, are you trying to be obscene, or do you just want love?
Want it.
Want it.
Which doesn't actually, well, I suppose you gave it trying to be obscene or want love. You said want it,
Red hot.
so you want love. I don't think that it's anything sinister. I think what he's saying is he's confirmed what we believe in that he's never had women have
Push
been
them
pushed him
away.
away. That's why he hates women. He would like a woman just to actually acknowledge him as a person. I think that would help him massively. You know, that sort of I love you like a brother type thing.
Right.
You know, something like that.
I'll
I think
take
this
that
is what
over the
he's looking
alternative.
for, rather than anything else.
Well, before Rick does this next question,
Yeah.
I just David, know that I have nothing against you. I welcome you. I like you. And I hope that you can keep responding to these guys because there's nothing wrong with women. You can interact with them and it's okay. What do you got?
If you had the chance, would you be nice to Cheryl?
Oh, please say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very clear.
Cheryl's got a point for it.
It's interesting.
Oh, my husband will be so upset, but it's fine. It's
A
fine.
few questions back when we were kind of 50-50.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
obscenity versus the love me. It almost feels like it was more of a love me.
Love me.
Yeah.
'Cause
And
he sounds like a lonely soul, is what he
Yeah.
sounds like.
well, maybe that's
not
the
fair.
maybe that's the
not
secret
fair.
down
Yeah.
here.
It's so surreal because the stories that they've had previous all said they didn't like women in there. The women needed to go. It said, get out. It said, you know, do you want her in here? No. But once I kind of gave in and said, I don't have a problem with you, we finally got somewhere. And he said he wanted, just, to be loved. I'm very goosebumps.
David, I understand. Yeah. David, we all understand that you are looking for someone just to like you. You have to be nice to people. You can't throw the women out. If you start to be nice to them, you might find one that likes you. Do you understand that?
David, we all understand that if you were looking for someone just to like you, you have to be nice to people. You can't throw the women out. If you start to be nice to them, you might find one that likes you. Do you understand that?
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
I think that just confirms what I was just summarising, that I think that we now have the answers that we set out to get at the start of this investigation. We've had it confirmed by the laird to say that he couldn't help us because it needs a woman to do it. You've come down here, you've done what other people haven't done, you've not backed down from him, and you've actually confirmed to him. A lot of females, when they come in here, they get scared and they go out, which just fulfills his feeling of women don't like me. You've sat there, you've gone through it, and you've actually confirmed to him you do like him, and now suddenly he feels more open to women.
Let's try one last one before we go.
Yeah, I just want to see if he has anything else that he has to say before we go.
David, we heard you say "I do" about being nicer to women. We really hope you do. Will you try?
David, you heard me say I do about being nicer to women. We really hope you do. Will you try?
Yes.
Yes.
Very clear.
I don't think we can get anything else better.
Can I, one last thing, just
Yeah, well, I think you should.
Right.
David, it was a pleasure speaking with you tonight, but we have to go. Do you have anything else you want to say before we leave?
Good question.
David, it was a pleasure speaking with you tonight, but we have to go. Anything else you want to say before we leave?
No, thank you.
Yeah, there was more.
Thank you.
It just makes sense. As I say, we've helped him, which actually feels really good because, as I said earlier, David quite often comes across a bit of a trickster to us. But I think what you've done tonight has really changed his persona, which in turn will change the way people treat him.
Excellent.
What a session we had. Man, we had answers, really touching answers from a spirit that we think his name is Dave. And he just seemed to be a lonely soul. And I think we started giving him a little advice. And when we asked him, if you're going to be nice, will you try? And he answered yes. So, maybe we helped him because he was obviously a distressed spirit. And I think that's a good portion of what we're supposed to do.
Everything led to the chapel tonight, and I think we did exactly what we were supposed to do. And, making contact with David and letting him know that he's not unloved. Okay, thanks again, David, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you, David, for everything.
Thanks for talking to us, David.